Hey, this is Cheeks in the Philippines. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about the things I miss in America. I'm from the States and I want to talk about the things I miss in America. First, of course, is my family and friends. I've got a great family, lots of aunts and uncles and cousins, and we're all really close. And I just miss them all. Of course, my mother and my brother. So that's the first one. Next is the food. I love eating at Taco Bell. Now in Manila, they have a lot of American restaurants, but here on the island of Mindoro, we don't have restaurants like that. But Taco Bell, I eat just about every day in America. Hamburgers, I live in Puerto Galera, and you can get a good burger here, but the taste is just not the same as in America. There's a couple places I like to eat, Five Guys and a Burger. And then in my hometown, we have a local burger joint. It's called Rush's, and I miss that. Mexican food, but I will say this: my wife is getting very good at cooking Mexican food here in the Philippines. But I miss the Mexican restaurants. Seafood, peaches. I'm from South Carolina, and they call Georgia the peach state, but actually South Carolina produces more peaches than Georgia. But anyway, I miss those. Chick-fil-A. Oh man, I miss that chicken sandwich. Girl Scout cookies. Can't get those here. Free refills. In the Philippines, you don't get free refills on any of your drinks if you go in the restaurant. You have to pay extra. So I miss that. Salad bars. I love salad bars. And one of my favorite things is real sour cream. Now we make it, or my wife makes sour cream here, and it's close, but it's just not the real stuff like you get in America. Next up is the conveniences in America, like parking lots. Here in the Philippines, if you want to go to 7-Eleven, you might have to park 3 or 4 blocks away and walk. You know, it's just not like America where they have plenty of parking at the gas stations and all, and it's just not the same. And then another convenience is, we have a saying here in the Philippines, 1 transaction per day. So I'll give you an example. Last time me and my wife were in the States in 2018, I went to go get my driver's license renewed, and it took us about 10 minutes. Here in the Philippines, it's going to take you all day long. I mean, we just don't have the computer system like we have in the States. So I miss that. Another thing I miss is the shopping hours. Now, here in the Philippines, you can go through some of the fast food restaurants 24 hours a day, but you can't buy like your general needs. So like Walmart, I love going to Walmart at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So there's nobody there, there's no lines. It's just real convenient for me. And then the return policy. I mean, you can return anything if you buy something in the States, but here in the Philippines you can't return anything. But I will say this, and I really like this: if you buy something, say a drill or a TV here in the Philippines, before you leave the store, they plug it up and make sure it's working. So I like that, and I like that because you don't have to worry about, you know, returning anything. The next thing is diversity in America. I love being able to hear 1,000,000 different languages being spoken. Here in the Philippines, you're just going to hear Tagalog and English, or Bisaya, wherever you're at in the Philippines. So I like that. Next up is the fancy appliances. I mean, the full range size ovens, the big refrigerators where you can put your cup in the side and you know the ice pours out. Now they have some of those here in the Philippines, but they're very expensive. Anything that's for your comfort in the Philippines is expensive. Otherwise, I'll tell you this, you know those window units from Lowe's, aircon units you can buy for about $80. Here they probably cost you $500 or $600. I like the no cash system in America. In other words, I can walk into a convenience store, or there again Walmart or a grocery store, give them my card, they swipe it immediately and it's done. I mean, it comes out of my, you know, it comes out of my bank account. Here in the Philippines, if you get behind somebody, now they do, you can pay with a credit card, but if you get behind them, it takes about 10 minutes for the store to process it. Some of the cashiers don't even have the machine. They'll have to go to another cashier. I mean, it's just a pain in the behind. You're gonna be waiting a long time. Another thing I miss is public drinking fountains. You know, the water fountains that you can find everywhere. Can't find them in the Philippines. I miss the big box stores like Lowe's, Walmart, Hobby Lobby. We just don't have the big box stores here. Then I miss shopping on Black Friday. I used to love to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go stand in line, you know, at like Best Buy or wherever to you know, to buy your items. I know you can do it online now, but it was just fun doing that. I miss voicemail on the cell phones. In other words, in America, if you call somebody and they don't answer, then you leave a voicemail. We don't have that in the Philippines. It just says the person's not available. I miss celebrating Thanksgiving. Now, let me say this, before COVID, me and some other expats would get together on Thanksgiving Day and get us a ham or a turkey and, you know, the whole deal, and celebrate Thanksgiving here in the Philippines. But since COVID, we can't do it anymore. I miss the Powerball. Yeah, I know it ain't right for a Christian to play the lottery, but I still do it, and you know, Lord forgive me for that. And lastly, I miss the 4 seasons in America. You know, we got summer, winter, fall, and what's the other one? I forgot. I don't know, whatever it is. But in the Philippines, you know, we got 3 seasons. I call it hot, hotter, and hottest. So those are the things I miss about America. I'm sure there's some that I forgot to even mention, but with that being said, I still love the Philippines and plan to stay here the rest of my life. Okay, keep looking up. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.